Y'all, I got something very interesting I want to talk about. And I'm going to talk to my cousins about this today. No, I'm going to talk to my cousins about this. I'm going to sit my I'm going to sit my camera right here. And I'm going to see if I can talk about it without, hopefully by grace of the Most High, my camera won't mess up. This video is going to be about, and I just did one of the video is uploading right now. The so-called white man cannot mess or fuck with us in our natural state. They can't fuck with us. Not in our natural state, they can't. How you think they got America? How you think they just got this country and stole it from the Native American Indians? I'm gonna show you something very simple. If I'd have been thinking, I could have pulled up some information and kind of gave you a general idea of the thing of that. Because the so-called, if you look at the European nation from across all around the country, everywhere, the whole world, the way they're able to control the whole planet. We know we think of knives, guns, weapons, all that type of stuff, right? If it wasn't for the mace, the guns, the tanks, and all this stuff in the ground, and they weapons and they SWAT team, every kind of weapon that you think of that the military have. Esau, the so-called white man, has so much power. If you flying a plane up in the air, he could take a missile or something like that, a tank or some kind of gun, a tank gun, and hold it up in the air and then shoot and explode and come down to the ground. You see what I'm saying? So, in order for them to be able to dominate people like us, they got to have uh, weapons. Why do you think the so-called white man can take and disable you and put you in handcuffs like this? How you think they're able to do that? You know, they're not going to fuck with you in your natural state. The so-called white man is not going to fuck with you in your natural state because he know if he try to come there in his natural state, he already defeated. He know he gonna lose that. So in order to get you, they got to throw a net out there to catch you because they know they can't naturally just put their hands on you because you'll destroy the shit out of them. We'll destroy the shit out of them. They know that. That's why when they come with their guns drawn. They tell you to get on the ground. Pointing their gun. They already pointing their guns at you. All that kind of shit. Military. Because they can't do it. Something it was on my mind, and I just decided I'd do a video on this here. What I'm talking about here. They know they can't fuck. They know they can't fuck with us. They know they can't. YouTube and all these other social media platforms is to be able to speak out and talk like this. They don't. They'll constantly shut you down. Have you noticed that a lot of our channels and things been shut down? Yeah, a lot of people been getting I noticed when a lot of the Hebrew brothers speaks out on their different platforms, they constantly shut them down because they don't like the things that you're saying. Because when we bring awakening to ourselves and to our people, that inferior of them, they we a threat because they want the whole system is designed is to keep you ignorant and keep you in a docile state of fucked up mind. Why you think in Esau's kingdom you can't raise your kids the way that you want? They telling you how to raise it, that how they want you to do your kids, marks and all that. Now just think about it. How can somebody tell you something that came out of your own bowels and tell you what to do with your own with your property that came out of you? They telling you right there they own you. They own you. That's my seed, and you gonna come here and tell me how I should raise my seed? Why do you think a lot of the older people today, a lot of them, is strong the way they are? Because they had that old-fashioned discipline. Today, Esau in his kingdom, Babylon, America's Babylon, meaning that you can do anything you want to do. You don't have to raise your kids, right? You can just raise them up. You can provide for them. When I say provide, you can buy them things. You don't have to teach them the value of wasting. You don't have to discipline them and correct them when they do something wrong. When they say, fuck you, mom and daddy, I'm not listening to you and all that kind of shit. What? Fuck that cleaning up. You do it. Take a damn base and cut you side your fucking base, not doing nothing. Then they want to holler child abuse and all of that. In Esau's kingdom, you're allowed to live that way. Why do you think a lot of people want to come from overseas talking about they love America? Because over here in America, you can be wicked as hell. You can definitely be wicked as hell. That's how it is. You don't have to raise your kids right. Your kids can twerk like women, like you know what I'm saying, doing all that. I don't even want to even repeat all the stuff. They can twerk on Twitter now. Twitter, over there on Twitter, Twitter is nothing but a porn site. You can be all that stuff. You can do anything you want to do. But the Most High God, through His commandments, said that's forbidden by God. Now notice, everything that America does, which is wicked, America hates God. Everything that the Bible goes against, America goes totally contrary against God's law. But y'all sitting up here talking about, I'm keeping man's law. The so-called white man's laws is corrupt. So who you gonna choose to follow? Acts 5:29 said we ought to obey God rather than man, right? So that's what it is. So we're talking about dominant gene. The whole system is designed and set up is to keep us believing that we are the weakest people on the planet when we are the strongest people. We got these devils ruling over us. Yeah, we, you know, this whole system. You don't have to raise your kids right. The household can be dysfunctional. You think the so-called white men care about your household? Do you think they care about your kids having dysfunction? The father, the man, even the man is weak in the home. The granddad is weak. The children is actually telling the parents what to do. You think the so-called white man is against children doing that to their families? No, they're not against that. They love that because it's naturally in their DNA is to be dysfunctional. Why you think the kids can go into the schools and shoot up every damn body? And even them 14-year-old young, the young white, so-called white kids can walk around with weapons on. Now, they got this 14-year-old boy, old so-called Edomite, 14-year-old Edomite, walking around the streets, and he got a gun on the side of it, just walking around, just killing so-called people of color. That's mainly what he wanted to do. In the so-called white race, in the Caucasian race, that's how Esau get down. They don't really care. Hold on. That's how Esau gets down. You see what I'm saying? That's how Esau gets the hell down. They don't care. They don't care if you in your bed sleep and your child or your grandchild or whatever you got coming in put a damn knife in your neck. They come out on the scene and take a report of that. Hey, that's a paid vacation for them. And they're gonna go on and laugh at that, sit with their family and eat and sit up on the TV and eat and enjoy their pay from coming out taking a report off of you. Us. They don't give a damn. Esau don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about him. Hell. But they sure enough don't give a damn about us. Our people. No, hell no. You think Esau gonna be sad that our people took and got into a big argument and just killing each other? No. Deep down within their spirit, they don't give a damn. Because it's their nature is to see us. By nature, Esau is a killer. Genesis chapter 27 and read Genesis 27, you'll see what I'm talking about. Genesis 27 and 41 said Esau hated Jacob. I think I'm reading it right. Where his father blessed Jacob. And Esau is the biblical name for the so-called Idumean, the Caucasian people. Jacob is the biblical name of the forefathers of the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. So they don't care. They don't care about our people going around killing each other. If somebody come back here and see me talking, I'm just got to tell them that I'm doing a blog, a video. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully everything is all right over on the other side. But Esau is a natural born killer, man. Yes, he is. Esau is a natural born damn killer. They don't care. So-called white man, Idumean. That's they name. All those Idumean. That's another name for uh the people that's from the Caucasus Mountain. We call them Caucasian. Edom, the nation of Edom, Idumean. Yep. Yeah, man. Esau got caused all this stuff. Our people to be fighting against each other. Yep. But I'm gonna talk some more about that dominant stuff when I come back. Yeah. I'm gonna talk some more about that dumb stuff when I come back. Okay. All right. Let me turn it off now.